we go. So we can do it both ways. We can do it both ways. And I like it. How are you doing, Natural Sister? It's so good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I sincerely appreciate it. Sincerely appreciate everybody who comes in, who stops by. So we are continuing the reading. We are reading the book Thirst by C. Wesley Knight. Anybody know him? Anybody ever seen him out on these streets? Can tag him? I'm probably going to tag him afterwards. Or when I come back to read another time, I will see if I can find a tag for him and tag him. But welcome, guys. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Thank you so much, those of you over there on the tube and those of you who are over here on the talk. All right, let's continue. When this woman came to the well with her bucket, she was really seeking to be filled in another way. Jesus saw her bucket and knew that she had come there for water. But the good news is that Jesus looked past her bucket. He knew that what her bucket was for, but he sensed a greater need in her and was not distracted by the bucket. I'm glad Jesus still looks past our buckets. He knows why we are in these sexual relationships. He looks past our bucket. He knows why we sleep around. He looks past our buckets. He knows why we are promiscuous. He looks past our bucket. Hey, Yard Foods, how are you doing? Welcome. Thank you so much. Jesus is never distracted by what you do to meet your needs. He simply presents a lasting alternative to your endless pursuit of a thirst-quenching experience. His love for you is greater than what you have done or what you are presently doing. Your bucket does not disqualify you from receiving what he offers. So bring your bucket. When he's done with you, you won't need it anyway. Hey, Anna, how are you doing? So good to see you, Anna. Thank you so much for stopping by, my dear friend. I sincerely appreciate it. Do not forget to hit the like button. Do not forget to give your host a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And here we are on chapter 4. For those of you who were with me last night, the night before, whichever night we started reading this book, I hope you all stay with me until we have read the entire book. I like this book. It is written by C. Wesley Knight. Let me tell you about the author. So the author of this book, C. Wesley Knight, there's a D full stop ministry, I'm not sure what that is a pastor, a preacher, a mentor, and change agent. He has preached in various parts of the world with a passion to see lives and communities changed. Wesley, Stitza Ella, how are you doing? Good to see you. Wesley currently serves as the Assistant Professor of Preaching and Religion at Oakwood University in Huntsville, Alabama. He's married to Stephanie, and they have 2 amazing kids. All right, that's about the author of this book. Maybe some of you have seen him, heard of him before. Not I just know about from this book. All right, so let us continue with chapter 4. Tell me also, guys, if you have found. Hey, Mac, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Okay, let us go on. It says, let's get it on. In order to understand the spiritual thirst, we have to understand the origin of this thirst and its connection to human sexuality. The Creator gave the thirst for love to us in the beginning. God gave us this love because He is love. If you believe that God created humanity, then you must understand that we were created from love. Simply put, we were created by love for love. The need for love is in our very soul's DNA because we were created by pure and perfect love. It's hardwired into the very psyche of every human being. When we understand that as our origin, then we begin to understand why we thirst for love and to be loved. All of us have not only the capacity to love, but also the ability to share our love. So we are created by love, for love, to love. That is so heartwarming, isn't it, guys? We are created by love, for love, to love. The thirst for love is essential to being fully human. And the thirst to love is essential to our likeness to our Creator. We should never be ashamed of our need for love. It is why we were created. After creating the first human being, God observed that he did not have an equal creation to be the object of his affection. God knew that if humanity was created for love, he had to be able to express his love and affection completely. So the first woman was created out of Adam to be the object of his affection. God created Adam. God created Eve to be loved by Adam and for Eve to love him. These two original human beings were created by love to love each other. Be realized as God brought the two human beings together. The thirst for love, belonging, companionship, acceptance, and happiness would be communicated through sexual intercourse with each other. Somebody say, read that again. What part you want me to read again? The we were created part? We are created by love, for love, to love. Is that the part you like? I'm glad you are enjoying it. The thirst for love, belonging, companionship, acceptance, and happiness would be communicated through sexual intercourse with each other. Adam and Eve could be no closer to each other than in the moment of intercourse. They could not feel alone while they made love. They would feel security. Sexuality was the creation given to them to help perpetuate what they ultimately received from God's presence. Sex was created so that we would be reminded that we are not alone. It was to remind us that we can be ultimately united with another soul. It was to be a representation of unconditional love. It was created to allow us to enter into an experience that would remind us how much we are loved. God's intent was that the gifts he gave us were to perpetuate those godly virtues in our lives. He would satisfy our thirst, but it would express, perpetuate, and demonstrate our love for the spouse God gave us. Welcome into the live, guys. I am reading from the book Thirst, written by C. Wesley Knight. It's rather interesting. Anybody else like what they're hearing? I like it. God gave the first human couple the command to be fruitful and multiply. This was not some command to simply procreate. This was God nudging Adam in the ribs and telling him, it's time to get it on. God was the one who initiated the first human sexual act. God did not only condone sexuality and sexual expression, but it was practiced under his approval and in the context of relationship with him. Hey, EK, how are you doing? Thank you so much for stopping by, EK. Much love to you, my dear friend. Sexuality was originally created to be expressed in the context of God's presence. Humanity was given the gift of sexuality as one of our great privileges and responsibilities. We cannot forget that the first act of human sexual intercourse was actually an act of obedience. This means that sexuality is linked to obedience. But it is not to simply be viewed in the sense of rules and regulations. Adam was not only doing it because he wanted to or because he was told to do it. Adam trusted God. He wanted them to get it on. That is so funny. He wanted them to get it on. Oh, he bad. How are you doing, my lovely Joseph? It is such a pleasure to see you. We are having a great Sunday, my dear Joseph. We are over here reading the book Thirst by C. Wesley Knight. And look at the lovely Teacher P. Always a pleasure to see you, Teacher P. Mwah! Happy, happy, happy Sunday, everybody. We are reading from this book. Thanks to those who are over on the top. Thanks to those who are on YouTube. Thank you all so much for checking in. We are reading from the book Thirst. Oh, you need that book? Listen, anybody who needs this book gonna have to pay me. Thank you so much, Teacher P. Thank you so much. I'm trying to stay on top of things. Oh, you wanna know my take? It's so contradicting. Might be a great observation there. Might be. Tell me what is contradicting about it, my love. Come on, EK. I like conversations. I like when we talk. Yeah, anybody who need this book gonna have to pay me. It's not my book. My friend lent me the book. But if you need the book, you can pay me. I can read it right here for you, so you don't even have to go buy it. Hey, how about that? And you just pay me with super chat and stickers. Anyway. Teacher P, blessing back at you. There we go. Chef Roger is in the place. Thank you so much for stopping by, Chef Roger. So good to see you, my dear friend. Hey, yeah, you agree with me, right, Teacher P? Yeah, if I'm reading the book here for you, yeah, and you like it, and you're going to tell me you're going to go buy the book, but you're going to listen to me read the book, and I don't benefit. This ain't how it works. You are doing a great job over there, natural sister. You are doing a great job over there. I appreciate you. Oh my gosh. All right, so let us continue. This is crucial to our understanding of how sexuality was originally created and how it has become corrupted. If the first sexual act was promoted, arranged, and commanded by God, then it means that sexuality was to be expressed in an obedient and loving spiritual connection to God. The corruption of human sexuality began when we became disconnected from a loving and trusting God. Sensuality and sex were not corrupted because of porn, sexuality, abuse, rape, or deviant sexual practices. The problem with sex today has very little to do with what we do. The corruption of it today has everything to do with who is absent from our sexuality. Sensuality and sex were corrupted in the garden where God first created it. When you remove God from sex, you have corrupted his gift. The removal of God from sexuality is not the absence of saying his name. Well, don't we all call his name during that time? Anywho, as I was saying, hey, Chef, how are you doing? Just saying. Just saying, right, Chef? Don't we all call his name at some point? Oh God, Jesus, whatever. Jesus. Oh my God. So I guess we are living by the rules and don't even know it, huh, Stephanie? How are you doing? Thank you so much for stopping by. Anywho, we are going to continue. The removal of God from sexuality is not the absence of saying his name. We know that. Many people call on God during sex. In fact, that is the only time some people call his name. No, Pastor, you're wrong for that. Pastor, you're wrong for that. Oh my gosh. The absence of God is the lack of a vital spiritual connection to God that is based on a loving and trusting relationship with him. When Adam trusted God, he had God-inspired sex. Glory, mercy, oh God. You all are so bad. Hello, Growing My Own. How are you doing, Sugar? So good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. In fact, we know this because they both were naked all the time. And because of their vital connection to God and each other, they did not even know they were naked. That had to be some great sex. Listen, Pastor going off the rails right now with this. How could they be having sex and not even know they were naked? This seems rather strange because after they had sex, they must have known they were naked. But it is not until they disobeyed God's command to abstain from the forbidden fruit that they realized that they were naked. Their nudity, which was previously normal and natural to them, is now a sense of shame. It was at this moment that sexuality became corrupt. Nudity was now shameful. Sexuality had begun to become corrupt. In Genesis 3 verse 1, Lucifer had a serious... I'm just reading what somebody has written here in the chat. In Genesis 3 verse 1, Lucifer had a serious conversation of Eve about a fruit that gives life. Fast forward Genesis 4 verse 1, and Adam knew Eve for the first time and they bore Cain, the first murderer. EK, I'm gonna go back to when I did the Bible studies. You sound like someone who would be a great companion where you and I could have those discussions. I have not abandoned that plan, guys, where we were reading the Bible chapter to chapter, but we're going to go back to it. We're going to go back to it. Nothing happens before the time. Hold on to that thought there, EK. I like that thought. Hold on to it. I like it. But we are going to continue reading this book called Thirst by C. Wesley Knight. Let's be clear. Sexuality began its process of corruption when they stepped out of their loving relationship with God. The defining change came not when they discovered their nudity, but when they stopped trusting God. When they took the fruit, they decided that God had been hiding something from them that was essential to their happiness. They decided that instead of living with and for God, they would become as knowledgeable and informed as God so they could make decisions for themselves. When they chose to live as gods rather than live for God, every gift, including sexuality, was immediately corrupt. Hey, Zenobia, how are you doing? I love that name. I have a niece with that name. I love it. Wonderful. Simply put, the corruption of sexuality came when we stopped trusting God. Every problem we have with sexual deviancy, immorality, impurity, abuse, exploitation, and slavery comes from this one reality. When humanity stopped loving God in a trusting relationship, sex went the wrong way. Okay. It became self-centered and self-destructive. For too many, it has become a way of boosting ego, fulfilling a burning desire, or even gaining control over someone. It has become a tool, a device, and even a weapon. Sexuality is in trouble because we decided it would be enjoyed and used on our terms. When we decided we know what is best for ourselves, we participate in the original deception and corruption of all good things. When humanity stopped trusting God, we took God out of sexuality. This is rather interesting. We are going to now be looking at spirituality versus sexuality. Woo! I'm falling in love with this book. I'm falling in love with this book. How about you guys? Sexuality versus spirituality. It is tragically ironic that the one who creates our sexuality is no longer welcome to be a part of it. God is not welcome in our conversations about sex in today's society. God is not welcome in our sexual interactions and decisions. He has been relegated to the realm of the religious. We have separated divinity from sexuality. Let's get back into the chat, see who is there. Trev, Wagwan, they did not choose. They just killed themselves. Hey, how are you, Walrich? Good to see you. I'm one of the Unstoppable members, my first time on it. So much thanks to you, Zenobia. Thank you, sister. Thank you so much for coming. I sincerely appreciate it. Guys, I feel so blessed. I feel so good. Thank you all so much. I sincerely appreciate each and every one of you. Somebody sent me a text this morning and said that they had one of my videos was in their recommendations and they were pleased when they watched it. And I was like, thank you so much. Thank you. Alrighty. While Rich is my brother, how are you doing, While Rich? So good to see you, my friend. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much. Yes, natural sister. It is black money. Me say me want green money. Black money. How are you doing? So good to see you, my friend. All right, we are reading from the book Thirst by C. Wesley Knight. Thank you so much, my friends, for stopping by. I appreciate it. You all make me feel so loved. It feels like I'm in the Garden of Eden waiting for Adam. Is that purple? What, my top? No, it looks purple on the when I'm on the screen. It's looking purple. Hey, Maudie, how you doing? It looks purple to me online, but it looks blue to me when I look down on it. It looks like navy blue. You like the color? And you all know, whatever it is, my lipstick gotta be on point. Yeah, if nothing else, I gotta put my lipstick on. Welcome into the place, Black Money. How are you doing, my love? Welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, Maud, for joining us. We are reading the book Thirst by C. Wesley Knight. This is a rather interesting book. We are going to continue to read it. We are on chapter 4. Okay, Trev. I'm fantastic knowing that I'm alive and well. Oh, yes. Every day. Oh, thank you so much, my love. Thank you so much. Every day that we are above ground. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you so much. All right. I appreciate you. All right. No, Maud, you family too. You family too. Thank you so much, my dear. All right, we're going to continue reading this book. It's called Thirst by C. Wesley Knight. The challenge is that even though we took divinity out of sexuality, we cannot take spirituality out of sexuality. Sex and spirituality are inseparable. There is a difference between divinity and spirituality. Divinity refers to the presence of God. Divinity is God Himself. Spirituality refers to the Spirit of God that all of us have in us. Spirituality is related to the thirst for God. Spirituality is part of sexuality because the origin of sexuality is spiritual. Interesting, right? Sexuality is primarily spiritual because God created sex. He created it to be a blessing to the human spirit. He created it as a way of communicating the virtues of God between a man and a woman. Where you gone, Wild Rich? Where you gone? Where you gone, Wild Rich? Where you gone? Sex is able to communicate love, trust, loyalty, security, affirmation, dignity, and even worthiness. It helps us get these spiritual needs met. The challenge is that the needs are met temporarily. It was never meant to be the substance of these virtues, but only to communicate them. It is not love, but it has the ability to communicate love. It is not loyalty, but it can communicate loyalty. It is not security, but it communicates security. Our thirst is for these spiritual virtues that are communicated by the act. This is why the woman at the well was in that scandalous relationship. She was just trying to get her needs met. She didn't realize that her sexuality had huge implications for her spirituality. E.K. said Adam didn't have a clue what to do with Eve until after Eve discovered when angels couldn't, Genesis 6 verse 4, when angels couldn't resist that gift. So how should we do it? Should we just be missionary? See, that is a spiritual thing. No. He never said anything about positioning. He never said anything about positioning. Just do it. Those of you who are doing it, just do it. It's up to you what you do, how you do, when you do, why you do, and with whom you do. Trust and believe me. We are going to continue. You know, say you're bad. Anyway, we are going to continue. Thanks to those of you who have checked in, those of you who have stopped by, those of you who are staying in, those of you who are staying by. Wild Rich, same soon forward. All right, Wild Rich. We will be here when you're forward. Let's continue. Creation of the image of God. The idea of being created by a benevolent God continues to be debated by philosophers, scientists, atheists, and theists alike. Despite your particular understanding or level of acceptance to this truth, there is one truth that we can all agree with. The gift of creation is real because human beings possess it. Humans are creators. The Bible says that we are created in the image of God. This is not only a statement about human origins, but also about the gift of reproduction that God gave to humanity. The image of God refers to the character, responsibilities, and authority that God gave to humanity. One of the greatest godlike gifts that humanity was given was the ability to reproduce ourselves. God commanded the first man and woman to be fruitful and multiply. God gave this gift to humanity. He wanted them to reproduce themselves. Reproduction was not only meant to reproduce a likeness to the parents, but to reproduce something far greater. Sexual intercourse was originally rooted in the desire of God to reproduce a reminder of himself exponentially in the earth. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the likes. I appreciate it. The process of sex is literally the reproduction of the image of God in the earth. When we understand this powerful reality, then we begin to understand that the stakes are extremely high when we are talking about the original plan for human sexuality. The gifts of dominion, authority, and God image reproduction were to be the original heirlooms of humanity. With these, God would perpetuate his presence in the earth as humanity would live to be the object of his affection. Oh, I like this book. Hey, the amazing M&G is in the house. Thank you so much for coming, my dear friend. Thank you so much for stopping by. I am liking this book a whole lot. Never knew I would, but I like it. I like it. I like it. All right, do y'all like this book, guys? Thank you so much for stopping in. Thank you so much for checking in. Yeah, while I'm reading it, why not share it with y'all? I like it. We have the power to help create another image of God. A male and female can have sex, and they have the potential to cooperate in the creation of another human with the image of God. That is powerful. There was one problem. There was another presence in paradise. The presence of evil was there. Satan tempted the original human beings to break the connection with their creator. This caused a chain reaction in the earth. The one condition that the privileges were based on had been broken. They no longer trusted God. The effects were immediate. The ground which used to yield them crops without planting now needed their human effort to produce crops. The animals that were not threats to human began to become dangerous. Some of the plants and herbs that were once helpful to man's health now became poisonous and easy to misuse. The gift of sexuality was also affected by the loss of trust in God. We are Latin Nation. You see you coming here laughing? You and I are going to have to talk off the air, my brother. If sex was the process that God gave to us to perpetuate his image in the earth, there is no wonder that the enemy of humanity attacked human sexuality. If sex was what God gave us to communicate all the virtues our souls thirst for, then it makes sense why it is so important to God. He wants to quench our soul's thirst. This is why Jesus was at the well that day. Divinity wanted to reconnect to sexuality. God wants to come back into our sexual relationships. He wants us to trust him enough to show us what love and sex are all about. After all, he is the one who gave us sex. Will you let him back into your sex life? He wants you to trust him with your thirst. Are you willing to let him give you the sex life he always dreamed of for you? All right, Safir, how are you doing? Thank you so much for coming. Welcome to those on the talk. Welcome to those on the tube. Thank you so much for stopping by, everybody. I sincerely appreciate you all for coming. I am reading from the book First by C. Wesley Knight. Thank you all for coming in. This book is rather interesting. Very interesting, I should say. Yes, yes, yes. I hope everybody's having a fantastic evening. Hope everybody's having a fantastic night, whether it is day where you're at or night where you're at. I hope you are enjoying yourself and being grateful just to be above ground. we are going to continue our reading. We are at chapter number 5. We are at chapter 5. Why sex belongs to marriage. All right, let's read this one. Let's see what he says here. Jesus never asked irrelevant questions. When Jesus asked the woman about her marriage relationship, he was implying her sexuality in her relationship. This is why he mentioned that the man she was with was not her husband. He appropriately implies sexuality without crossing the line. In ancient Jewish culture, sexuality was discussed exclusively in the context of marriage. In fact, sexuality was synonymous with marriage. When Jesus brought up her husband, he was really saying, let's talk about the one you are having sex with. When the woman said she was not married, Jesus told her that the man she was with was not her husband, even though they were living like they were married. He was calling out her sexuality in order to talk about her spirituality. She wanted to talk about spirituality in order to get around talking about her sexuality. She didn't understand that Jesus had come to redeem both of them. He came to redeem her sexuality and spirituality. Hey, Shazy, how you doing? Welcome. He confronted the woman about her relationships because our sexuality has important connections to our spirit. The woman from Sychar had been married unsuccessfully so many times that she had stopped counting. But Jesus had been counting. He knew how many times her heart had been broken. He knew how many times her life had been torn apart. His question revealed the fact that she had given up on marriage. More importantly, she had given up on love. So she settled for sex. Hey, Andy, how are you doing? Thank you so much for stopping by. Many people have given up on love and just settled for sex. The challenge is that all of the gifts that God gave to humanity were given in a certain context. Authority, power, marriage, and sexuality were all given in an original context of love. When taken out of that context, they become something they were not meant to be. Authority without love turns into dictatorships and oppression. Marriage without love becomes a contract, a silly arrangement of temporary commitment that might as well be called a really long sleepover. And sexuality without love is just, well, sex. It's just a pleasurable process that opens up our souls to so many other realities that we are not fully ready to deal with. Inherent in all of these godly gifts are powers that are subtly powerful and potentially dangerous because they are beyond our human ability to control. More importantly, they were made to exist in their original context. Power must be managed by the restraint of love. If love is not the managing force to keep great power in check, the saying comes true: absolute power absolutely corrupts. Marriage is a wonderful human privilege, but without love, marriage can be one of the most destructive experiences to the human soul because one is committed to a union that tears you apart rather than brings you together. Marriage is not inherently good for you. Only a good marriage is inherently good for you. Hey, bad kid, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. In a Washington Post article written by Elia Izadi, the case is made for the quality of marriage and its effect on our overall health. In a study funded by the National Institute of Health, Dr. Liu of Michigan State University states, married people seem healthier because marriage may promote health. But it's not that every marriage is better than none. The quality of marriage is really important. Sometimes it's better not to get married than to be in a bad marriage. Can we say that again? Hello? Not just sometimes, but every time. Every time, it's better not to get married than to be in a bad marriage. When love is lost in a marriage, the gift of marriage can become a curse. The same principle applies to sex. Sexuality taken out of its context, while it may be pleasurable and aesthetically beautiful, can be dangerous and hurtful. Hey, bad kid, how you doing? It is interesting to note that sex was originally practiced in the context of a relationship. This may not seem significant at first because some would say that most people having it are in a relationship, even if it's just a sexual relationship. However, the relationship that sex was first experiencing was no ordinary relationship. It was not just two willing and able adults. The relationship was not simply based on consent or ability. The relationship was a marital relationship. This speaks to the fact that marriage was the original context for expressing one's sexuality. But the relationship did not stop there. This original marriage relationship involved the presence of God. Adam and Eve were not trying to make the relationship work by themselves. God was an integral part of their union and commitment to one another. Marriage was never intended to simply be between two people. It was originally intended to have three people involved: man, woman, and God. This pastor keep pushing the boundaries. Marriage is the original threesome. Like, seriously? He keeps pushing the boundaries here. When we speak of the original context of sex as love, we are not referring to the love that we often speak of in our culture. Lots of people legitimately claim they are in love. Many non-religious people practice monogamy. They will tell you that they are in a loving relationship. I don't doubt or minimize the truth of that statement. To a certain extent, I can respect that commitment since I know a lot of Christians who are married and are in neither monogamous nor loving relationships. However, the love that we are speaking about is not a regular love. The love that sets the context for sexuality was the kind of love God has for all humanity. This kind of love is an unconditional love that transcends the parameters of romantic love. God is described as love. This very important distinction is insightful. If God is love, then what kind of love is He? He is the ultimate love that encapsulates and perfects all other types of love. He is love without boundaries and conditions. He is love in its purest form. He is what is called agape love. This is where sexuality was birthed. God, who is the purest form of love, gave us sexuality to be an expression of His type of love. Sexuality was meant to confirm and perpetuate the movement from the lower forms of love to the greatest level of love. When we remove agape love from the picture, the power of sexuality is minimized and corrupted from its original intent. Sexuality without agape love is the corruption of the beauty of sex. It becomes something quite different. Here is the thing about agape love. The only human construct that best requires showing agape love to another human being is marriage. Marriage is the school in which a man and a woman learn how to love another person the way God loves us. This is by design. Marriage requires a lifetime commitment to another person, regardless of what may happen in the future. The marriage vows that we use at most weddings are a vow to agape love because they include promises to love without conditions and without exceptions. If sexuality is a product of agape love, then we understand that the only place for sexuality to be expressed in its fullness and beauty is in marriage. And I say hallelujah. Okay. I hear you, sister. I hear you. I can hear you from right here saying hallelujah. Thanks for the likes, guys. Oh, you are doing so great, guys. That you are doing so great. Thank you for coming back, Walrich. Now, someone may think that we are supposed to share agape love with everyone. And if so, the idea of sexuality as an expression of agape love may lend to the idea of free love or open sex. So, agape love is not synonymous with sexuality or sexual expression. Agape love or God's love can be expressed in selfless service to those who cannot repay us or return the favor. We are called to love everyone like Jesus showed the love of God to everyone. But the marriage institution is different because it simulates the most challenging and potentially rewarding model of bringing two individuals into agape love. When you are serving and helping people, you can show them love by serving them. If they make you angry or upset, you can serve them and then leave them behind as you return to your personal life. When you are married, you cannot leave your spouse behind. The requirements of forgiveness, selflessness, and showing mercy are required in marriage at a level that no other relationship requires. Yes, Pastor, but there comes a times when you break. We are like, Nation, what up, how you are, right? All right, they are meeting and greeting over there. So in a real sense, marriage provides the most challenging and rewarding opportunities to learn how to love like God does. We are supposed to have sex in that environment of commitment to agape love. We also must consider that sexuality also points to the ability of two separate people becoming one. This oneness can only be fully expressed and realized in agape love. If you are going to become one with a person, you have to understand that they will remain different and unique even while they are becoming one with you. This reality of their uniqueness and your collective oneness will require God's love to understand them and live with them. When God gave the first human beings the gift of sex by saying, "Be fruitful and multiply," he did so with the intent that his love would be the foundation upon which that love relationship would flourish. If we cannot learn to love our spouse without God, and sex was created as an expression of that love to our spouse, then we cannot have good sex without God. You want to have sex with your growth partner. Agape love requires each person to grow. You cannot make love to someone who is not committed to growing with you. The only person who can make that commitment to grow with you is the person who is committed to a lifetime with you. Thus, marriage is the place where two people grow into love. Marriage is the state of commitment to each other and to the process of becoming a selfless, unconditional lover. Rick TV vlog is in the place. Welcome. Thank you so much. Mother of 31983. Welcome. Marriage is the state of commitment to each other and to the process of becoming a selfless, unconditional lover. Agape love is the love that God gives. The love that is unconditional. The love that loves you regardless of what you say or do. Because regardless of how ugly we have been, he still woke us up this morning. Hey Omar, how are you doing? That is the agape love. It's a love that as human beings, we are incapable, I believe. We are incapable of expressing agape love. Because we get angry. We get angry at people. We stay angry for a while. We deprive people of privileges to us. when we get mad, that is in no way the agape love. So it is beyond our human capacity, I believe, to extend. Hey, Modest isn't. I need you to reread that part for me. Which part you want me to reread? All right, Modest, how you doing? Faith, how are you doing? So good to see you, Faith. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for the likes, Omar. Oh, Omar, you went to church today. Hallelujah. Thank God. Thank God you went to church today. It's probably been 2 years you ain't been to church, huh? Marriage. Okay, I'm going to read this again for you, my friend. It says, marriage is the state of commitment to each other and to the process of becoming a selfless, unconditional lover. Marriage is the only safe place to express yourself sexually. When you are making love to your growth partner and not just an SEX partner, you are making love to a person who is committed to becoming less selfish. Without the commitment and power of marriage, SEX is divorced from its original context and thus loses its power to communicate trust and faithfulness. All right, Walrich. That's where we talk about the agape love. AGAPE. The agape love. Yes. About can't pay for satisfaction. Let me see where that said so. It says agape love requires each person to grow. You cannot make love to someone who is not committed to growing with you. The only person who can make that commitment to grow with you is the person who is committed to a lifetime with you. Thus, marriage is the place where two people grow into love. Marriage is the state of commitment to each other and to the process of becoming a selfless, unconditional lover. That's what that was about. So I hope you're not on a delay, because if you are on a delay, you might be hearing me something that I read a long time ago. So let's be on the same page right now. We are on to chapter 6. Wow, this book is interesting, guys. I hope you all find it interesting. I find it quite interesting. So I'm reading it. Hey, Mother of, welcome. Chapter 6 says 3 ingredients for SEX: body, mind, and spirit. Why all this SEX? Why all of this? Why all of this today? Is this a is this a direction that I didn't know I was going? All I saw was the topic of the book, thirst. And me and my nosy self wanted to read it, and now here it has thrown me into this realm that I wasn't prepared for. But anywho, we will read it anyway, because it's a book. So we will reading. Me was here about. Okay, no problem. Hey, love doctor, how you doing? Good to see you. Chapter 6 says there are 3 ingredients to SEX: body, mind, and spirit. SEX is not simply physical, because we are not only physical beings. We are spiritual, we are mental, we are physical. The issues we have with SEX today are because we only see the sexual act from one dimension of the human experience. Hey, Sue, when God created us, we were made from the dust of the ground. Our bodies were formed from the dirt. This is why at funerals you will hear the priest and preacher say, earth to earth, ashes to ashes, and dust to dust. The physical body is what we use to engage in SEX. Our obsession with the physical body is evident in all of our art forms. We idolize the curves and bulges of the human anatomy in our music, painting, sculpture, and media outlets. But sex is much more than the physical. I just gonna ask the same question. Why this is for somebody when I want nobody? Me say, can you believe it, sis? Hey, Plumber, how you doing? Can you believe it? Yes, I opened the can of worms. I was not expecting this from reading the book. I did not know the content of the book. All I saw was the topic, thirst. And here I am reading the book. And this is the content of the book, but I'm reading it anyway. Welcome. Thank you all so much. Thank for the loves, for the likes. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we ain't reached 10K likes yet. Come on, guys. We're on the road to 10K likes. 10K at least. Thank you so much, my friends. All right. Let's see. Let's continue. Sex is more than just physical intercourse. Is to have superior mental capacity. We have minds that direct, orchestrate, and manage our physical experience. Our mental decisions lead to our actions. Sexual intercourse includes thoughts, fantasies, and urges. The mind is the headquarters of our emotions, where we process our desires, thoughts, and impulses. We have to be in the right frame of mind to have a good sexual experience. If you are too stressed out, it affects your body's functions. Hey, Sylvia or Sylvan, how are you doing? Welcome. Thank you for coming. If you are depressed, it will affect your energy level. Your mental and psychological state has direct impact on your physical state. These truths are commonly misunderstood. Whenever we talk about it, we talk about the physical nature of it or the psychological effects of it. But our humanity is not limited to the physical and the mental. There is one more component to the human experience that we rarely, if ever, talk about when we talk about sexuality. Every human being is also spiritual. Welcome, guys. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you all. When we talk about spirituality, we may think about religion or the supernatural. Spirituality has many labels. The spirituality component I am talking about is the spirituality that humanity was given from the very beginning of time. God created us with a human spirit. In fact, the Bible says the Bible says that it is this spirit that gives us life. God breathed into Adam the breath of life, and he became a living soul. This breath is the spirit that every human being carries in them. We are body, mind, and spirit. There are several texts that talk about the connection and energy of these three components. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the likes, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button over there on YouTube, guys. Job said, there is a spirit in man. In Job 32 verse 8. Hannah had a sorrowful spirit. 1 Samuel 1 verse 15. Elisha asked the prophet Elijah for a double portion of his spirit. 2 Kings 2 verse 9. Our spirit can be dedicated to God. Psalms 31 verse 5. Your spirit can hold malice. Psalm 32 verse 2. Your spirit can be right or wrong. Psalm 51 verse 10. Your spirit can be broken. Proverbs 17 verse 22. Your spirit can be overwhelmed. Psalm 143 verse 4. Your spirit can be willing. Matthew 26 verse 41. We all have a spirit. The spirit of man is where we understand spiritual things. Our spirit is where we connect to divinity. We can discern and appreciate the deepest things of God in our spirit. While the spirit of humanity cannot be understood by science, dissected by methodology, or understood by philosophy. It is as real as the mind and body. The most important thing to know about the human spirit is that we experience life primarily in our spirit. Have you ever felt sad when nothing was right in your life? Have you ever felt something that you could not understand? Have you ever felt a deep emotion that wasn't connected to any event or circumstance? You just felt uncomfortable. You just didn't feel peaceful. Or have you ever felt a great sense of gratitude and contentment about your circumstances, even though they were not perfect? That is your spirit. Some people have called this intuition. Others have named it instinct. The Bible calls it your spirit. The spirit is how you sense the intangible. The spirit is how you initially connect to God. The human spirit is where your thirst for love primarily lives. Our thirst for love, acceptance, security, belonging, and truth resides in our human spirit. Your spirit is where you long for the things that only love can give you. This makes sense that your spirit would be the place where you long for God. God gave us that spirit. The human spirit comes from God. The very nature of our spirit is that it longs for the one who created it and gave it to humanity. There is a very powerful truth we must understand as it relates to understanding the role of our spirit in our lives. Everything we truly need to be fully whole and complete is a spiritual need. Simply put, our deepest needs are the needs of the human spirit. One of my first spiritual mentors, Minister Kwame Vanderhorst, helped me to understand the very powerful principle that I believe will unlock a whole new reality for our life. Vanderhorst wrote that all human life has been designed from center to circumference. The spirit is the deep center of human existence. The mind is the next level moving out from the center. The body acts like the outer realm of human life. In other words, we live from spirit to mind to our bodies. This is significant to our understanding of human sexuality. Welcome into the live. Thank you so much, guys. Our spirit inspires the mind. The mind processes what the spirit offers. The body acts it out. The spiritual inspires the mental, and the physical is simply a result of what the mind tells it to do. This means that all of our lives are designed to primarily be spiritual. Thank you so much, Plumber. Oh, Plumber, you can go live. You reach 1,000. Life is spiritual, then it is mental, and finally it becomes physical. Okie dokie, that's what it says here. Do you see how this relates to our sexual pursuits of love? We have used physical sexual intercourse as a means to meet our spiritual needs. We use the physical in order to meet the needs of our spirit. If the virtues we seek flow from the spirit to the mind and finally the body, then why do we focus so much on the physical? We have reversed the process. We are trying to meet our needs by starting from the circumference in hopes that it will reach our center. This explains why sexual intercourse doesn't satisfy the soul's deepest need. Sex outside of God's original intent only goes. It may satisfy the physical needs. It meets your needs, relieve stress. Marital and extramarital intercourse cannot meet your spiritual need because they are practiced outside of the context of love that feeds your soul. You cannot live life from the circumference to the center. Our problems with sex are based on a faulty understanding of how human needs are met. We try to meet our spiritual needs in the physical so that we can convince our minds that we are experiencing love. But without that love that originates from within, we are never really satisfied. This is why we still feel lonely even though we are being held. This is why you still feel empty after your escapade. Your spirit is still empty, still unfulfilled, still thirsty. The plan of the enemy is to limit sexuality to the realm of the physical. He wants us to keep trying to quench the sexual thirst with physical intercourse because the enemy knows how we were made. He knows that the physical can never satisfy the spiritual. When Jesus confronted the woman about her relationship, he was trying to help her realize that she was using her relationship to quench a thirst that would never be quenched by that relationship. He said, "If you drink this water, you will never thirst again." He wanted her to realize that her way of living was standing in the way of the life she wanted. Sex without God satisfies our physical lust. It satisfies our emotional desires, but it can never satisfy our spirit. Only love can satisfy the spirit. Jesus wanted to make her an offer. He confronted her so that he could quench the thirst of her soul. All right, we are going to finish chapter 6. Whoa, chapter 6 long, man. All right. Why is sexual purity so important? Some people ask, why do people care about who I'm sleeping with? It seems like a fair question. Why is purity in sexual expression and monogamy in sexual intercourse so important? I don't believe we are polluted by immoral sexual behavior. We are affected by it, but not defiled or polluted by it. The reality is that every sexual expression comes from the deepest and most sacred part of your soul. Sexual sin does not defile you, but it is an indicator that something is missing deep inside you. Jesus taught this sobering principle in Matthew 15 when he was addressing an issue of Jewish tradition. In Jesus' time, they practiced a ritual of washing hands before eating as a sign of purification. It was not a hygiene issue as much as it was an actual belief that the washing of the hands and eating with clean hands would prevent defilement. While this may have had hygienic value, Jesus knew they had developed a faulty belief around the idea of purity. They believed that what you did with your body and what you put into your body defiled your spirit. He told them this powerful principle. He stated, "It is not what goes into the mouth that defiles a person, but what comes out of the mouth. This defiles a person." This powerful proverb helps us to understand that purity is not simply about what I do with my body, but it has everything to do with who I am on the inside. This goes back to one of our guiding principles. Sexuality comes from our spirit and then goes to our minds, and the body acts it out. In essence, the reason why sexual purity is important is because it is an indication of sexual health. To sexual decisions. It is displayed in our sexuality. The purity of the body. Spiritual purity comes from being true to your identity and purpose you find in your relationship with God. Every sexual sin begins in the spirit. Therefore, the spirit needs to be clean. Hey guys, how is everybody doing? Thank you for coming in. We have been reading from the book Thirst. We have been reading from the book Thirst by C. Wesley Knight, a rather interesting book. Yeah, welcome into the live chat. Thank you all so much for stopping by. I hope you all enjoyed those few chapters that those few chapters that were read during this live. I hope you all enjoyed it. I found it to be very, very interesting. Extremely interesting. I found it to be very, very interesting. Yes, and I hope you all found it to be interesting as well. I liked it. We are going to continue reading this book whenever I come on again to do a session like this. Okay, right now we are going on to do some painting. I feel like painting. Who wants me to paint? Who want to share some painting with me? All right. I am going to be painting. Who else is in the chat? Who was in the chat on the talk? All right. We are going to be doing some painting right now, guys. If you are still here, we are going to continue reading this book some other time. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to paint. I'm going to do a little painting. Let me see if I can turn the device down so y'all can see what I'm doing. Oh, this there so. All right, so you can see right there what I'm doing. Let me remove this. And let me turn this down so the people over there can see what I'm doing. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, everybody can see. Now everybody is seeing what I'm doing. I don't know what kind of scene I'm going to paint tonight, but I am going to paint. Welcome. Thank you all guys for checking in. Thank you all for checking in. Let me just put my paints right here. Yep. Hello, am I gonna pass my driver's test tomorrow? If you're going to drive, you better. You better pass your driver's test tomorrow, my dear. You better. You gotta practice your driving. Uh-oh, my paint is almost finished. Yeah, this one is almost done. I had a sky blue. I'm not sure what I did with it. Another sky blue, like this one here. I don't have those abilities. Hey, Shayna, I don't have those abilities, Z. I don't have those abilities to tell you whether or not you're going to pass. What I know is that if you don't practice, you may not. There is no magic bullet to it. There is no magic bullet to it, my friend. You have to practice. Hey, Nika. How are you doing, Nika? Thank you so much for stopping by, Nika. So good to see you, my love. So good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by, Nika. Here I am. Hey, Nika, I'm so glad to see Margaret. Is Lady Margaret in the place? For stopping by, Lady M. You here? I'm going to make a little something. My daughter has unleashed a beast in me, guys. With this painting stuff. She has unleashed a beast. I love it. Oh my gosh. She goes like, Mom, what does she know about therapy? I'm like, oh, Mom, it's therapeutic for you. I bet it is, huh? Those look like the same color. We'll figure out whether or not it's the same color. We're going to dab some yellow in it. We're going to dab some yellow in it. And a little bit of red. Because it is summer. It is spring. Wow, so many of these aren't open yet. Oh. Okay. There it is. All right, guys, this is what we are doing. If we need more, we just add it to the mix. And there I go. Lady M, how are you doing? I am painting. I am painting, my dear. A little therapy for the soul right here. Because God knows I need it. A little therapy for the soul right here. Oh, look at that. My paintbrush got contaminated with the... Which is all right. We can always work with that. We can always work with it like that. Good to see you, my love. Thank you so much for stopping by. I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you so much, my love. I appreciate it. Where is my trash? I gotta make sure I don't drop paint on the floor. There we go. How is everybody doing? Yes, Lady M, it is my therapy. It is my therapy, I tell you. And I am enjoying my therapy here. Trust me. It is my therapy. How are you doing? What's going on with you? I'm always glad to see you, my love. It is always a pleasure to see you. I am here doing what I do. She introduced me to this thing and I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. How is everybody doing, guys? Okay, that's good. Okay. How is everybody doing? Oh, thank you, darling. Thank you. I hope everybody's having a fantastic Sunday. Hey, Sue, how you doing? Good to see you, Sue. Good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for stopping by, my friend. I appreciate it. I am here doing what I do. I read crochet or embroidery when I need to relax. Oh, that's what you do. Me too. I was knitting. I was knitting earlier, sis. See, I still have my. Where do I put this? Can I put it right there? Okay. I still have my blanket that I'm working on. See here? This little on this masterpiece here. This is probably one of the biggest blankets that I've made. So I'm making this one. Guys, don't worry what you see me doing here. I can do 10 things at a time and get them all done once I'm in the mood and once I feel good about it. Anywho, we will continue. We will continue to move these mountains right here. Who else is having a good day? Hey, it's how you doing? How you doing? Okie dokie. This is going to be a waterway. This is supposed to be like a waterway that is supposed to have brown at the bottom and like some Oh, Wild Rich is back. How you doing, Wild Rich? Hey, it's a boo. How you doing? Good to see you. How is everybody else doing today? All right. Ah, TR. Hey, TR. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you, TR. Thank you for stopping in. You know how I do my do. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, my friend. How is your day going? It is always a pleasure to see you. You know that. Always a pleasure. Who else is here? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. This needs a little bit of reflection. A little bit of reflection. Light reflection. You just here listening? Oh, okay. All right. Do you store all your paintings afterwards? Yeah, I do. I have quite a few here. This is one that I made recently. Here is and here is another one that I made recently. Yeah, and there is the one behind me that I made recently. These other ones here are incomplete. Yeah. My daughter puts them up all over the house. And this one, my daughter made this one. So she was teaching me. So, so I was learning. Oh my God, I was learning from her. Yeah, I do it out of fun. Adri, Dr. Il, okay. Yeah, so I just do it for fun. I do it for fun. I'm probably gonna have to start selling them. I'm probably gonna have to start selling them, guys. Who knows? Who knows? That's what I'm gonna have to probably start doing. You never know. I might end up being lucky, right, Kennedy? I might end up being lucky like that. Just might. You never know. But it is fun. I like it. I just do it. I do it for fun. Like I do some other things for fun. It is off. Hey Tiffany, how you doing? I could make this whole mess turn out to be something. I could make this whole mess turn out to be something. That is the deal. How are you, Tiffany? Thank you for coming. Good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. We appreciate you. We really do. Let's see who else is in the... Hey, Cobbs, how you doing? Good to see you. Hey, Missy. Thank you. We are here. If only I could do the paint and the story at the same time. That would be fun. You all came in after I already read that book. You all are kind of late-ish. We are going to read that book again some other time. Just not today. But thank you all for coming anyway. Thank you all for sticking around, for staying with me for a little bit while we do this, what I call therapeutic act of painting. While I perform this therapeutic act, thank you so much for stopping by and staying with me while I do it. It is just fun, guys. Put the paint to the paper. And sometimes I surprise myself at what comes out. I'm like, really? Is that what that is? Or that's not what I was trying to draw. That's not what I was trying to paint, but it comes out looking nice. And I like it. Comes out looking like something. That happens more times than not. It comes out looking like something. And these are supposed to be like jagged or rocks or jagged something sitting in the water. The water needs another glaze over it. And all the imperfections of my art comes to light when I do it live. And that is perfectly fine. Because nothing in life is perfect. Absolutely nothing. And it's spring, so we are going to have some beautiful green, brown, and yellow. Hey Cole, how you doing? Thank you for coming. Thank you so much for stopping by. Okie dokie. When peace like a river attended my way, when sorrow want you to me. Billows roll, you are near to the cross, in the buried no more, even so. It is well with my soul. It is well with my soul. With my soul. It is well. It is well. It is well with my soul. Though Satan you are near to the cross, and I bear it no more. Even so, even so. Oopsie doopsie. Hey Diamond, how you doing? Good to see you. Hey Diamond, how are you doing? Good to see you. You are near to the cross. What is it that fell? Oh, my soul. Thank you for stopping in, Diamond. Oh, your name is Diamond Painting. Oh, okay. Are you an artist, Diamond? I'm not. I just paint for fun. Because I like it. I love the use of colors. having them burst onto my canvas, so that's what I do whenever I bored slash lonely. I do some painting. Okay, I'm just sort of painting some bulrushes here. Dropping some bulrushes on the paper. Oh boy. Yeah, it looks like it's coming on well, if you ask me. Yeah, it looks like it's coming on well. These bulrushes usually come up by the water's edge. How are you doing, Diamond? And I do like to save my paint. I don't like to waste my paint, so I kind of don't just squeeze it out, because oftentimes when I do that, I end up wasting my paint. So I don't do that too much anymore. I use just the amount that I'm going to need at that point. Okay, there we go. That looks good. La la la. La la la. Hey, Diamond. Thank you so much, Diamond. Shauna, how are you doing? Shauna, you know, I was looking for you the other day. I was like, where is Shauna? Has anybody seen? I Trev only I talk to our TikTok people. Them. Of course, me I talk to no. What? No, what's wrong with you, Modest? Oh my gosh. Shauna, I was looking for you the other day. Nika never tell you someone was looking for you. What's up with Nika? Nika, why you never tell Shauna I was looking for her? I'm gonna say, anybody see Shauna in the YouTube streets, please tell Shauna she needed to forward. Did Nika tell you that's why I see you today? I bet she probably did, huh? That's why I see you today. Because I hadn't seen you in a hot minute. And I was like, where is Shauna? Where is she? Well, thank you for finding your way home. Thank you, sugar. Oh, you took a break. I came over to your house and I saw you say, oh, you took a break. I was like, a break? That's not the time for Shauna to take no break. What kind of break she talking about? And it was like, yeah, Shauna took a break. I was like seriously? She took a break. All right. I was like, all right, it's up to Shauna. Shauna has taken a break. Are you back now? Do you feel better after that break? What's going on? Oh, you should be back next week? Okay, that's not bad. You know we will be here, right? We will be here waiting for you when you come back. So don't let it be too long. Do not let it be too long, Shauna. Because we miss you. Lost my grandma. Brain space just not. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my God. What mean? What kind of break? Can you hear something say? Hey, pretty, how you doing, darling? Good to see you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. What you mean? What you mean, Modest? What you mean what I mean? What I said, eh? She must think everybody not have no life. He said if I watch the entire video. Oh, you're right. I never watched the entire video. Because I heard you saying that you were taking a break. So I was like, oh, okay. Shauna is taking a break. So we're going to leave it. I wish she must think everybody now have no life like her. No, that certainly was not the thought. I know that everybody does have a life, including me. I know everybody does have a life, my friends. It's just that I missed her. And I was like, where is she? She is somewhere, and I couldn't tell where. So I had to go over to her house to check to see where she was. I don't see nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I need to make this mountain. I don't like that one. I need to make this mountain look a little better. So that's why I was asking. But I'm so sorry to hear of the passing of your grandma, my dear. I am so, so sorry. My condolences to you, my friend. My sincere condolences to you. How are you doing, pretty? Good to see you. Good to see you. You are so welcome, Shauna. You are welcome, my love. Nobody likes bad news. Me included. Despite what mothers say, don't listen to what mothers tell you about me. It is not true. Mothers. Whatever you have said about me is not true. But I love you anyway. There is Wild Rich is back in the place, mothers. Yes, me love your name. Can't you tell? Can't you tell that I love your name? I certainly do. I love you more than I love your name. But I love your name. Yes, I do. Yes, I do, girl. My gypsy girl. She is going to get me, people. She is going to get me. But I love it. I love it. Won't we be modest? I think we will be all right together, if you ask me. Let's see. Love text set Paul Black people. What text set by your mothers? Tell me about them. Tell me about them. Let me find them for you. Who is taking set on you? You tell me about them, because you know some will find them for you. I will find them for you, because you know I don't play. I will find them for you, my friend. Tell them don't mess with you, okay? Oh, you just tell them I say so. Tell them don't mess with you. Because I come for them. I'll come get them. Man, that's how my painting looks so far. But really hurt when the ear of a passing of someone or even know. Exactly, it hurts. Me not take set by you. You don't like my painting? You know, see, what, you can't tell what it is? You know, see a scenery. That's all my paint is scenery. Me not paint nothing else but scenery. This is like our water body. See some rock stone there, so. You see the reflection on it. The reflection of this green mountain here, so. And this is a orange tree. And see the reflection of it right there, so. And this is some kind of bulrushes on the edge of the water body. Yeah. And them a bloom some yellow blooming. You tell me say you see what me a paint? This remind me of the bad breed. Modest! Guys, I'm gonna listen to Modest here. This reminds me of the bad breed Christmas tree. The Christmas tree was very nice, Modest. The Christmas tree was very nice. I loved that Christmas tree. I loved my Christmas tree. I don't care what you want to say about my Christmas tree. It was very nice. I made it like it. And it was fun to make. I didn't have to go out and purchase a Christmas tree and all of that good stuff. So my Christmas tree was perfect. I take off the Christmas ornaments off of it. And there I have a bamboo house plant sitting there. Yeah. And it's beautiful. What you saying, Sister Modest? What you saying? You don't like it. It nice. It was nice. I liked it. Just don't believe me. I liked it. It was fun, and I'm sure a lot of other people here like the Christmas tree. It was very creative and inexpensive because I already had the house planned. I have to go spend money I don't have. I can't spend money I don't have in my desk. I broke. My soon send come to you for your alone. That's how I broke. To think about it. That's how broke I am. After I fix it, after you fixed it. After you fixed it, Modest. Because boy oh boy. It needed help, and you came through. And you helped me make it look better. What Lady Margaret say? Watch out. Lady Margaret. Modest, you just a dismiss her, eh? You can't dismiss her, sister. Oh, you feel dismiss her. That's not right. That is so not right. You can't be dissing me like this. Cannot be. I'm not gonna stand for it. You know, so I have some Q-tip and I don't know what to do with them. I think I dropped them somewhere. I may need them to put on some white flowers, but I don't know where they are. I do not know where they are. I had them. Let me dash them away. I want whole another set, but I don't have time to go look for it. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to just improvise because I'm not getting up. Anytime I get up from here, so it's to my bed. Because I have to go to the people and work in the morning. Yeah. Me not play no hypocrite. Let me not play no hypocrite. Oh my gosh. I don't want you to be playing. Period. Let alone playing a hypocrite. I don't want you playing no hypocrite with me. So me see one dege. Me see one dege toothpick. One dege Q-tip right here. So drop on the floor. So me I go use it. Yeah, so I'm going to use this one single dege one. I know I had some more, but I don't have time to look for it, guys. Hey, Borderline, how you doing? Thank you so much for stopping by. We love each other, but we can be truthful. Yes, that is your excuse all the time. Oh, I'm just being truthful. Oh, I'm just being truthful. Every day you're just being truthful. Like a human can be truthful. You think a human can be truthful, ma'am? Yeah. So may I put some little white things here, so. On the bulrush. There we go. Your Christmas tree. Where's my Christmas tree? The chat swell up my head. Me don't know how to lie. Oh really? If it have to save your life, you're gonna find a way fast. Just don't believe me. Hey guys, welcome. Thank you all for coming. I just don't know how to lie to me. You just take me to the cleaners, so wash me out, wring me out, dry me out, and all these other things. Yeah, that's what you're doing to me. That's what is being done to me by you, madam. Hey, Borderline, thank you for coming. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I like my painting. What is it I like it? What that red thing on the side our sunset? No, man, on a sunset. You know, say I'm supposed to be one bush hang over. It is a bush. So me I go blooming. It's blooming orange. It's not quite orange enough. So me I go orange it up some more. I was just waiting for the red to dry. A little bit. So I can orange it up because I really want it to be real orange. You see what is over there? Oh, me feel like it, and I can't tell what it is. I mean by I can't tell what it is. You don't have to be able to tell what it is to like it. Just like it. Yeah, just like it. Yeah, this is the color I wanted. You don't have to be able to tell what it is. Just like it. That's all you got to do. All you got to do is like it, Modest. Ain't no big deal liking it. Just say what at the big old red sitting over there, so. Modest, I don't know what to do with you. Believe me, I don't know. Yes, just like that. See how so I was this guy on the ocean because yes, so that's all you can make out. Oh my. No worry yourself. No worry yourself. People who can really appreciate art can be able to make out, say, colors are on the paper. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Yeah. I like that. Yeah, I like that. The rest of it hidden behind the bulrushes, Modest. The rest of it is hidden behind the bulrushes. All right. And then I'm going to put some white blossoms on it. Modest, me just create something, you know. So at this, put some fluffy white clouds in the sky. All right, so put some fluffy white clouds in the sky. All right, so this is how we're gonna put some fluffy white clouds in the sky. We are gonna do that. Boy, Modest, you can't stop with me, man. Jesus, what me do? What have I done wrong to you, Modest? It is okay. It is okay. I'm not satisfied now that I need to put some fluffy white clouds in the sky. It's a sunny day. And see the big old bright yellow sun. Big bright yellow sun. Why should I need clouds? I've got sunshine. Cloudy day. All right, now, Lady Margaret and Lady. Me say stick to the sky. Let me back. You also want me to draw pure sky? I can't paint what's the sky. Me have to paint sky and earth. Yeah, me proud of me painting in Modest, despite what you might say. And when I people them over the top think about my painting, I am proud of it. I love it. Me feel like me never have to do nothing else to it. What else do you want me to do to it? You don't like it? You don't like it, Modest? You know, to the sun? To the sun there? What else you want me to put on there? Alright, me need 2 birds now. Alright. Alright, I appreciate the contribution. They say me need 2 birds now. Bird can't fly upon one wing. Me need 2 birds. Let me see if I have to use the new paint, the new brush here. Give me one next brush like it sit here. Alright. If you say so, Miss Modest, me need 2 birds. Hello guys, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate everybody who has stopped by. We must put the bird and Modest on the mountain, in the sky. Only two? The bird them flying in pairs. You satisfied now? So them fish. Of course you have a proud. What you mean by of course me I go proud? Because fisherman never saw them fish stink. But I love my bird. I love my painting. Come on now. You're not that bad for a novice. Must have been nothing about painting, you know. I am painting because I have to do something therapeutic under the circumstances. But that encourage me to paint. And paint, I am painting. And me like it. Me like it. Me don't know about Uno, but me like it. Uno like it. Uno think it nice. I think it is very, very nice. Anybody who's a real artist, we know how to appreciate it. Anybody who is a real artist. Me not talk about you, you know, Madis. Me talk about real artists. real artists, we know how to appreciate it. And say, yeah, Trev, you do something. You do something nice. Your painting look alright for your novice. I don't think so. Yeah. Let me see your painting look alright for your novice. You don't have to worry nor stress yourself out. Just go on paint. Yeah, remember all them tree and something on the mountain are random with random colors and stuff. So nothing is perfect. Random shades of green on the mountain peak. I want a modest man. Frame it and mail it, come girl. Then you can't judge it. If me can't cross the brook, you done the blanket. Well, say if me have pot pan fire, no, me not a pot pan fire. Me cook already. Me cook already from this morning. So me not have no pot pan fire. Pot pan fire this time of night. At 9 o'clock, you know. Well, I like some me not cook late sometimes, but hey. Not today. Where say if me can't cross the brook? Of course me can't cross the brook. Me can't wade in the water. The water not that deep. No, I'm not going to frame it and mail it. When me I come, me bring it. When me I come, me bring it. What I think I'm going to do, though, is put in some little branches in that tree here. I think I put some little branches in this tree here. What you think, Modest? I can put some branches in that tree here. Yeah, I think I put some little branches in it. It look kind of lonely without branches. Yeah, I'm gonna stick some branches in it. And give it a little more look. Which bridge? Oh, it look good now? Okay, all right. You see, I'm glad for your input. Which bridge? Somebody wanted me to make a bridge? Really? It needs it. Oh, can it be a tree with no? Well, it was supposed to be the flowers hanging over. It's in full bloom. It's spring. So it was supposed to just be hanging over, but me just gonna stick some pieces of branches in it and see how that works. Because sometimes when you look at the tree in nature, you can hardly see the branches. Not because they are not there, but because it is in such full bloom that the blossoms kind of obscure the branches. That's all. Ain't no biggie. Ain't nobody losing sleep over that. Use the brown to make the branch. Yeah, that may I do. I make the branch, but I not make no trunk because the trunk is supposed to be hidden back here. The tree is leaning over the brook. Does that make sense? That makes sense, my desk. So you're gonna get the hanging effect. It's growing that way. Whichever way, it is coming up. What's up with you? Yeah, I'm using this brown here to make the branches. I'm not going to make a ton of branches. One just go on, come. What me gonna come so hard for me? What me do now? Jeez, you peas. What have I done to my friends today? Why they coming for me so hard, guys? I don't know what I have done. Don't know what I have done. All right. That's going to be that. Let me see what them say again. Much better. All right, mother. It is a weeping willow. So it will be leaning over the water. Exactly. Exactly. The weeping willow is leaning over the water. You see? As I know, y'all are the best crowd. Believe me. Y'all are the best. I appreciate y'all so much. See? I don't even know what it is that me drawing before me even know what me I draw. And I appreciate it. So much. I appreciate it. Alright, so now that the weeping willow is weeping over there, I have to cover up the willow because the branches are never so prominent. Yeah, the branches are never so prominent. You know, there is... I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you all so much for your input. You're helping me out just fine. No, I shouldn't use that one here. That one here too bright. Mother, you don't like my painting. You don't think my painting turn up? Or it turn out? Which one? Me like it. I think it is a masterpiece. Yeah, we're gonna call it Trev Castle. Mothers, we're gonna call it Trev Castle. Yeah. Welcome, guys. Yeah, it's spring. There are lots of colors during spring. Lots and lots of colors. There it is. Oh, this is beautiful. Yeah, this is beautiful. You see that? Yeah, it's very nice. Let me see what. Nobody mess it up. No, mommy, not mess it up. No, I'm not mess it up. It looks really nice. I'm not messing it up at all. Yeah, see that? Who says me dead? Who says me dead? Who says me dead? Him no dead, oh. See that? You don't want nothing else? It done. All right. All right. It done. We can't see the branches as you do, so leave it. All right. See that? Is that better? All right. So leave it alone. It's like it's dry now. So let me show you what I do next. Let me show you what I do next. I always end up happy. And then I have to use little paint because you see through a bakra. You see through a bakra tape me use. That bakra tape when me use does not know it look good against the skyline. I true the sun need them say the sun need rays. Oh my gosh. I think I need to paint out the edges. That's what I need to do. Paint out the edges. Because the tape is kind of porous, so some of the painting kind of seep through it. Yeah, some like paint out them part there. And what you say me to do about it? I true the sun need. Margaret said the sun need them things there. Lord of His mercy. Did everybody else share that opinion? So the sun need that? The sun is so far away in the sky. It's so far up in the sky, guys. We can't even see those things on it. Because it is so far up. Let me see what them say again. Next time use painter's tape. I show me so cheap, man. Me use the one that always in my pocket, modest. You know what I mean, right? Grant, how you doing, my love? Modest, I use the one that is always in my uniform pocket. Need I say more? Need I say more? Because that's the one I have. And at the price at which everything going these days, Me nah go keep on going to people them store, but me I go buy. Go to the store for buy one something and come out with 1 ton of something. Spend 1 ton of money where you not have. See credit card bill and one. If you don't care what you want to say. See credit card bill and one run with to inside like what? Oh. Watch, I'm mess up right there. So but that's how you go. Yeah, look a bit of something there so. Sometimes you have to be cheap, you know. Sometimes, because not all the time you are able to put up with it, go up to. Nowadays, if you ever see all at the store, everything expensive. Everything so expensive, I have to use Blue Bomber. Wash my ear, wash my clothes, wash my plate, wash my car, wash everything. Yeah, I saw the thing set right now. But welcome. Hey, maybe. Hey, maybe, how you doing? Alright, guys, how you think? What y'all think about this one? Is this a masterpiece or not? You don't like it? Me love it. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. This one is a very, very nice one that I have painted, and I am proud of myself, regardless of what you all might say. The only thing I splurge on is food because me have to eat. There you go. Me not splurge. This look better now, Lady M? Does this look better with them 7 little birds there fly up in at the top there so? How does this look? It's beautiful. Thank you, Lady M. What you say? What am I say? You know you have to stop tell lie about soap can wash ear and plate. Yeah, Blue Bomber soap. Yeah. Blue Bomber soap, wash hair, wash clothes, wash plate, wash car. Are the most versatile soap ever. Anybody else agree with me? Blue Bomber soap is the most versatile soap. You can use it wash everything. Everything. You use Blue Bomber soap wash. Yeah, and it cuts grease in a flash, even without hot water. Guys, oh my God, those of you who stayed with me, watch me do my nice little painting. I appreciate y'all. Yes, this painting. How come somebody not tell me some of it date it and put my signature on it and all these good things? I don't want 100 years from now. 100 years from now, to say, well, yes, thanks to your consultants, it turned out good. Yes, thanks to all my consultants. Yes, it turned out really good. I appreciate you all. I thank you all for the contribution. It's because of you all why it turned out so good. Yeah, it's beautiful. I love it. And the colors are popping. The reds and the orange and yellows and greens. Yeah, the colors are popping. I never know I could have draw the brook. I make the brook be so, the brook, the river, whatever it is. I make it look so realistic. Yeah, with the ripples on it and the shadows. Yeah. Kind of go on with myself. True, it's used for everything. All right. There is Lady Margaret, somebody who understands the Blue Bomber soap, the versatility of the Blue Bomber soap. Yeah, Blue Bomber soap used for everything. The beard, wash clothes, wash hair, wash car, wash plate, wash everything. Yep. Wash white clothes, dark clothes, any clothes. You know, some of this, to be honest with you, I think it is just undiagnosed. Yeah, I think it is undiagnosed. Believe me. Trust me. She say you move from one thing to the next. That is so true. Yeah, because I have the blanket sitting on my lap. Yeah, that is so true, Modest. You're very observant, though. You are very observant, if nothing else, sister. Yeah, that's how me roll. Wow. What a powerful diagnosis. Me Jesus. I think so too. I have thought about it many, many, many times. I have thought about it. And I've thought, damn, maybe I am. Maybe I am. But I've never gone to the professionals and say, you know what? Because if something not break, no fix it, it not bother me. Yeah, it not bother me. It coming on my way sometime because sometimes me can't stay focused. Sometimes me can't stay focused, especially if something is going to take me a very long time. Yeah, me leave it and sometimes I not go back to it. Yeah, so sometimes I have like unfinished projects lying around the house because me start them and it get kind of tedious and I leave it and I find that it's easier to move to something else than to struggle with the one thing. Hey, pretty, how you doing? Yeah, me love give myself trouble, but I do observe and my observations are rarely ever wrong. Why she say true, Modest, but she have it under control. Yes, Lady M. It looks of it true. Me not say it not. It looks of it true. I have observed it as well. You are not alone. I am, hey Carly, I am here with you. Though we're far apart, you're always in my heart. I'm not even did sister me. There we go. Who is this in the house? Carly. Hello, Carly. Welcome. Thanks so much for coming in. Thank you so much, Lord of His mercy. The observations are coming out loud and clear. Oh my gosh. Well, you all may not be wrong. You all may be just right. Maybe I should go check it out and see if it is true and see if the professionals agree with you all. Maybe that's what I should do. What do you think about that, Modest? A lot of us walk around with a lot of undiagnosed issues. I'm convinced my mother. I know. A lot of people walk around with a lot of undiagnosed stuff. I mean, unless it gets in my way. One thing I know I do, it seems like I have like increased anxiety, like shit. Especially when I don't get to stay on track. When I don't get to stay on track with a particular assignment, and once I start feeling lost, I just feel like I am lost. And every time I go to it, it just like me just so anxious. I just feel like, when I'm on top of something, I want to be on top of it right through. Once me lose focus, like me I do one, it's too late now. Don't bother check it out. Exactly. I think my son on the spectrum, but I carry him nowhere. I just know how to deal with him, and it doesn't get in the way. He's brilliant. There you go. Like I started this course, and For some reason, remember me telling you the other day, so my computer did crash. So my computer crashed. And I just felt like everybody gone left me. And me just feel like me just stuck. Like me just can't, me can't. Because me have to go catch up. And then me just feel like me miss something. I mean, I want to miss. Oh my gosh. The anxiety just drove me bonkers. So one of the things that me do. What you think me do, Modest, is to go check it out now. They're going to give me 1 ton of medication. You know that. So me just start the hell over. Like, what? We can't continue with me lagging behind. Just let me just start over rather than lag behind. And I play catch up. Me can't bother with the playing of the catch up, brother God. No. The anxiety just drive me bonkers. Jeez, you whiz. Yeah, man, the anxiety drive me crazy and me a belly ache every time. Me can't do it. Me can't do it. You know, I lose focus and me I think about 1 million things. Like, wonder what happened while I was away, while I was off. Wonder what did they say? What did they do? Oh, shoops, I missed this. I missed that. And I just... Me can't. It drives me bonkers, guys. So me have to do like a reset. And my reset is that I have to start over. I have to go back to the beginning. Because everything after we mess up just gonna keep getting messed up. And it's going to take me longer to finish all that I have to do than if I was coming one step at a time with the crowd. You know, so yeah, that's how I do. That's how it is. Just one kiss was all it took. So that's how. Hey, doctor, what? Something. The only thing that keeps me in my faith, me just have to hold on to Jesus. So, yep, we just have to. You gotta hold on to someone. You have to hold on to somebody. Something gotta keep us sturdy. Honestly speaking, something gotta keep us sturdy. Some people, my man always go to the worst case scenario all the time. But you know the funny thing about that is, Modest, I have started to become that way. I never used to accommodate the idea of the worst case scenario. But over the last few months, last few years, I have come to find out that accommodating the worst case scenario is not a bad thing because it prepares you. It prepares you for the eventuality of it. So if it does come, you are not like taken by surprise. You're not that shocked. You knew that you know, you were like, well, I was on the fence about it, that the possibility of it happening is so real. So that thought had already crossed my mind rather than being hit with a surprise. My mind does it subconsciously, and the pandemic make it worse. Yeah. By the way, talking about the pandemic, the pandemic down there. The pandemic down there. I mean, everybody there champs are the dirty wine and all these things. Yeah. I see everybody down the champs are going. So no mask and no nothing. Yeah. All things good at 2 years now. The poor people in them not go at champs. 2 full years now. So it is about time. It is about time. What is to be with be? I saw me see it. There's no pandemic, miss. You're outside. And we outside and we not going in. The last man say outside and him not go in. They make him apologize to the world. It prepares you, but it can drive you over the edge. You know that is true, Lady Margaret. It has the potential to drive you over the edge. But I like the idea of it making you feel prepared. And because of that, it also helps you not to make risky decisions. You know, yes, it does overwhelm. Yes, it does. But it helps you not to make risky decisions. Because I used to be this person where, you know, it must turn out good, man. Because, you know, I am going to do the best I can. I'm going to make sure this I'm going to, you know, we're going to tackle every problem and all of that. And everything will be just fine. With all this optimism. And then when the optimism falls through, I am like, I never expect, you know, everything else. And then it just drives you crazy, man. It drives you crazy. And I don't want to be driven crazy. It also causes you not to live. That is, well, it's, you got the upside and the downside of it all. There is a risk in everything. Dan, what's going on with you? How you doing? Good to see you. What you say? What you say, Dan? Your thing is not connecting. I'm not sure what's up with your internet because I'm sure it's not mine. So, fix up yourself and come again. Wheel and come again, brother. All right, let me see. Where you say here. So, once you left your house, a risk. When you're in the kitchen, no matter where you are, there is a risk. But I'm saying there are some risks when me not take. Honestly, you're in the shower, there is a risk. I live one day at a time, so I must say I will take risks and be spontaneous. Lord of mercy, I wish me could have do that. No, sir. Me not in the risk and the spontaneity like that. It all depends. It all depends. I have my limits. There are some risks I'm not taking. Not taking some risks at all. Anybody just coming? Welcome. Y'all missed the painting. Y'all missed the reading. Now y'all are in on the last leg of the live. But welcome anyway. Thank you all for coming. Now catch me working on the blanket. So... What am I supposed to do with you? You are just too much. Oh my gosh. You are something else, I tell you. And somebody did miss you when your phone did mash up, you know. Where you to buy a new phone? What kind of phone you buy now? Flip phone? What kind of phone you buy now, Modest? So like you buy one expensive phone, man. Because you come out swinging. Me see one of my friend who do a phone the other day. One fold-up phone. The phone fold up like one computer. I was like, what the heck is this? He was like, it's a phone, Trev. A phone? Oh, the phone, I never see a phone like that before in my life. Yeah, but it's supposed to be a newer brand of, I think it's an Android, but it's a new brand. And it fold up like one book. You remember the book? You remember the book we used to use at Jamaica with the hummingbird on it? Oh, boy. Let me turn this up like this so I can see the people on the chat. All right, see we there. All right, I'm still painting already. So see we are so now. When me mean by if me did go good school? Of course me go good school. A Jamaica me go school, you know. Alright. Me go good school, yeah. Yeah. A Jamaica me go school. Me go high school. Me go to 2 high schools. Yeah, me go to 2 high schools and me go college. And me come back over here and me go college again. 1, 2, 3, 4 college. Yeah. So me go to school. I learned something. It depends on the type of risk. I'm not a daredevil. No, I'm a son tablet me using. I'm going get a Samsung. Samsung A12. Or which phone name so? Samsung A12. Me never hear of that the phone. Me see my friend the phone fold just like the book, just like the book with the remember the book we used to have with the hummingbird on the cover and all the metrics on the back. Yeah, so the phone fold out, and when it fold out, it's like a whole computer, and you can write on it, and you can. I'm like, wow, that's supposed to cost 6 months mortgage. That's supposed to cost 6 months mortgage. Like, what? I'll go and panga with my Samsungs. Yeah. No, Lady M. No, sir. Me not using no pattern. That's why me only do 1 stitch. Me change up my double stitches and keep it moving, and then when me finish, me put frill around the edge, and that's so me do it. Yeah. But me have some blankets. Me have some blankets to make for some people. So me have to go get 1 pattern because number 1, I want them to, you know, have some styles. Like me make scarf for my daughter, me use shells. Make it. Yeah, she love it. When you come carry some honey. What kind of honey? You say me not follow nothing. You're right. You're right. You're right about that. My sister-in-law Canada sent me 1 nice crochet book, you know, man. And I use that book and I make some crochet. Me have to go look online. See if I find some. See if I find 1 crochet book again. Yeah, nowadays you're not even have to go get the whole book. You can't just get the patterns of people's websites, you know, and use them. Because them have the whole reading outs, you know. How many chains, how many double stitch, triple stitch, whatever. Any stitch you know, them show you how to do it. Yeah. But this is my go-to, Milko's chains and double stitch. And the shells. I can't only use my shells make scarf, because when me use my shells do anything else, they always something wrong with them. They can't go around corners and do all that good stuff. Yeah, that's a fair. Anything I'm not doing that is not linear. We got a problem. Some honey. You mean honey as in Honey? That the honey I talk like the honey where the bees them make? Me say we soon not have no bees. One day we not gonna have no food enough, because we soon not have no bees. Because trust and believe me, the people them cut down every tree, the poor bees them not have nowhere to make their hive. Them blow up every cave. Then cut down every tree. I mean, me don't know. This generation is such a destructive generation. I don't know. What is... Alright, me I got done that little piece of thread that I have today. Let me see. How much kind of honey they bought? There is honey darling sugar pie. There's honey darling sugar pie. There is also honey where bees make. Yeah. What other kind of honey there is? Honey. Them have that, the honey. You do like I do. Sometimes I use pattern, but most of the time, exactly. It hard forget. Oh, honey, hard forget out there, really? And the honey over here, my desk. Me not think it honey really now. Me buy some honey the other day. You know when, hey Megs, how you doing? Good to see you. You know, say, me buy some honey the other day, and the honey tastes like sugar. The honey tastes like them cook the sugar and put it in the bottle and say a honey. Honestly speaking, it did not taste like honey. You know when we do Jamaica, you buy a bottle of honey. I would love some to sweeten my tea right now. You better drink your tea fresh. Drop 2 pieces of mint in the tea. Figure it like a flavor and drink the tea fresh. You're gonna get me for that. Like really, Trev? I'm sorry. Yeah, me said the honey never tastes like honey at all. When me come from, we always have this man named Hubert. Hubert make honey. I have all of bees in my yard, all of bees box. I make honey, good honey. That a go on out here, it not taste like it used to. That is true. It look like them buy the sugar. Like them buy the sugar and cook down the sugar. And then pour it in the bottle. Because it not taste like honey, brother. It not taste like no bees poop in it. It did not taste like it at all. It did not taste so at all. Me never like how it tastes. I mean, I said, this is honey. This is not honey. Come here. Come here, little one. Hey, Megan, how are you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I don't use much honey, but a community not far from me had honey bees, so their honey was real. Oh, okay. Okay. I would love to get the honey like the real deal honey from the real deal place. Because trust me, them are honey what them are selling at the store, not honey. It is not honey at all. Not real honey. But like the thick honey, it's thick and dark. Yeah, that honey that is thick and dark is good honey. Yeah. And Amades, at Jamaica, let's have the best honey. You see, that's why you forgot a country. I bet if you did ask somebody a country, they would have find somebody with honey for you. You see, that is one of the good things where want some for sweeten my chamomile tea. Oh! Calm your nerves. Yeah, me drink it for calm my nerves. I like it. I like my chamomile tea. They gave up the bees, but I think they should be starting with some. Oh, really? Cause the bees no live forever, you know. Yeah, they don't live forever. Them dead after a while. I think they recycle every season. That's what they recycle every season. I think that's how they do. But if we don't care the bees, we soon not gonna have no food. Because we are so destructive this generation. Jeez. We burn, we are get rid of trees like trees do something. And I build up whole heap of houses and sure, building up a whole lot of houses and stuff. I say we don't need houses, you know. But it seems like everybody just want to have one house for themselves. It's like there is no more communal living where, you know, family members share a household. We're moving away from that. So everybody have to have a house for themselves. Lord of mercy. And once somebody have 2 and 3. Once somebody have 2 and 3. So the poor trees got to suffer. Ain't that something, sugar? Ain't that something? Yeah, today I feel like me do a good job. Today does feel like me do a good job. Hey, Cher, how are you doing? Good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. We are here on the last leg of the live. Melissa, how many likes we have on the... How many likes we have on the tube there? Because we should have quite a few. Yeah, you know, guys, I kind of like this double charging kit. It helps me to get hours. This one, double dip. Where you gone? During my reading session. Wow, you guys are... Really appreciate y'all. There. Oh, okay. About good depends on the... Yes, it around. Yeah. Here, hey, Bones Mark. Here in North Carolina, they have a lot of... I know they have, you know, an hour away. Off work, 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock. Been home free. Bushes, and I'm down on these lonely roads, Lord. Well, it was a great night with you, ladies. A fantastic night, my love. Appreciate it. I want to say thank you so much for stopping. It's buffering, maybe because it has done its time. Maybe that's why. Yeah, I think it has. Yeah, that's what I think has happened. So maybe that's why. It's a sign. It's telling me, Trev, you've been here now for 3 hours. It's time to go. Yeah, because I have to go get my clothes ready, get my hair ready. Once I finish with this blue here, because I have just a little piece of this blue left. I hope it lasts to the end of this row. Well, it may not, but I don't know if I have another ball of this color. But we will see. Hey, Chizzy, how you doing? We will see. Let's hope it goes to the end. But that's probably what's happening, Lady Margaret. But thank you so much anyway. Thank you so much for sticking by. Tomorrow is Easter Monday. I hope you have a great, 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 great day. I don't know if everybody, it seems like everybody find bun and cheese except me. It really looks like everybody find bun and cheese. I didn't even go to the Caribbean store. I did not. I might go there. I can't be bothered. I got flour downstairs. I got flour, sugar, butter, oil, fruits, everything that would make a good Easter bun. Yeah. If I need one, I bake one. I just can't be bothered with going to go buy. I can imagine how much for an Easter bun. I see people advertising cheap Easter bun in New York. You know, say now I'll get it cheap here, so I'll get it cheaper in Miami, but here, so them rigging the price and yeah, selling everything more expensive because they know that the Jamaican population here is not as large and we are far from home, very far from home. So just so the thing set. Just so the thing set. But thanks, guys. Thank you all for stopping by. I sincerely appreciate it. If you are just coming in, you may have missed the reading. And you certainly may have missed my little my painting session. I'll just show you my painting here. Yeah. That I did. That was that. And working on this blanket that I'm trying to finish before the month is done. I don't think I'm going to finish it before April. I might finish it before May, not before May, but before June. Because I'm going to have time all the time to sit down here and do this. But I sincerely appreciate all your company, your help, your support, you name it. I sincerely appreciate it. So if you stay with me while I finish this row here of blue on this blanket, I would appreciate it. I would definitely appreciate it. I need a piece of sun yellow fabric to stitch a pillowcase. Yeah, or I need a fabric where Lady M said, we have a lot of buns here, but expensive. Even the cheese is expensive. Are you? When is Good Friday? Tomorrow Easter Monday. When are Easter Monday? For me. Then, come on now, guys. Enough to help me out here. Yeah, no, the bun is expensive. I saw somebody was advertising something on Facebook, like they had a sale in New York, and the 4-pound can of cheese was like $19.99. Jesus, I would have buy I would have buy 2 pan. Cause I can just imagine how much it is. The last time I went to New York, I bought one, and it was a good price. But me I thought, but me not been to New York now 3 years, take a pandemic. But Kenita is in the place. Kenita, how you doing? A long time I not seen. It's a good thing I stayed here a little bit longer. Because if I had gone 5 minutes ago, I would not have caught you. And I haven't seen you in a minute. How are you doing, sugar? I'm always so happy to see you. What Modesta say? Modesta, you find honey? You find honey for your tea? Did you find honey for your tea? She not have none. She have to go up online go look for honey. Hey, John. Ah! Oh, you see how come in? Oh, you're just coming in from work. Oh, okay. You're just coming in from work. Okay. I hope you had a great day. But back to you, Lady M. Today, I wish Sunday. Today, Palm Sunday. Is that what? The Sunday before the crucifixion? Is that the Sunday before the crucifixion? And then, so Thursday coming is going to be Holy Thursday. A Friday come a Good Friday? Oh, you were here. You saw my painting? You saw my lovely painting? Oh, okay. All right. Oh, thank you, Kenita. Oh, Friday the 15th. Oh, Lord Jesus. Friday the 15th is Good Friday. I hear me thinking so Friday gone was Good Friday. Oh, Friday the 15th is Good Friday. So next week, Monday, is Easter Monday. So me have time to bake one Easter bun, man. Yeah, man, me have time. Lord have mercy. Mother soon come tell me, say, you go bake again and not talk about your belly. And sitting. Oh. Then Easter, okay. So Easter Sunday is next week Sunday and Easter Monday is, oh, Lord. Thank you so much, Lady Margaret, for correcting me there. Because I really thought tomorrow was Easter Monday. All right, sorry. Sorry for that, guys. If I said it and you believe me, unbelieve me. Because it's not. Lady M just corrected me. Thank you so much, Lady M. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Oh, chef, me make one baby blanket. I know say it's not a baby blanket me making this time, sugar. Me making a blanket. I'm making a blanket for myself. For myself, for my bed. Yeah. Because y'all remember, so the other couple months ago, me paint the room yellow. Yeah. I'm going to have one yellow and it's like a Caribbean scene with coconut trees and the beach and stuff. In yellow and this like bright yellow and all of that over the bed. So, me I gonna make this summer. Me I finish this to put it on there. Then I go stitch 2 pillowcase. Me now crochet the pillowcase. Then I go stitch them. So I have to go buy some fabric. I go show you when I stitch the pillowcases. Go make some pillowcase for the bed. Yeah, I make this blanket. Finish this blanket to put on it to match the yellow on the wall and the picture over the bed. Yeah, the year is going fast enough. Don't push it any roll it, pull it back at me. Modest, I'm not going back at baking. No, I'm not going back at baking because, you know, the whole part baking and eating. Me that go hard, man. Honestly, I was going hard. So I have to pull back. I had to pull back. So I'm not doing that anymore. Kenny does say me I get mature. Yeah, I get mature. Oh my God. What do you mean by you get mature? Eh? Oh my word. What a thing, eh? What a thing. What a thing. Me I do one. And when your birthday? Easter Sunday birthday. That you mean by you get mature? Kuya, me not even read the whole of the chat. Ma de soon get pa me case. Oh, happy birthday to you, my dear. Happy birthday. Oh, Lady M was the 6th? Oh, really? Okay. Happy birthday to you then. Happy birthday to you. Also, a lot of people born April, man. Oh, I have a friend, my sister has a birthday later this month. And my friend John was in here. John, your birthday wasn't the other day too. Me tell you happy birthday? Hey John, me tell you happy birthday? I should have. Me shouldn't miss your birthday. After 35 years, me should miss your birthday. I know your birthday. Your birthday was recently. I shouldn't miss this. Hey Sim. Oh, how you doing, Sim? How you doing, darling? So good to see you. How are you doing? Remember the other day you had a cough, you saying you feel too good. You feel better? I hope you're feeling better, darling. Good to see you. Good to see you. So, Kenida, you want Lady M born same month? On the rule same sign. Are we sign this now? Taurus? A Taurus this? Okay. I'm glad you're feeling better, my love. I'm glad you're feeling better. So good to see you. Thank you so much. Sima. Oh, got the keys to my bima. Oh, am I the girls them sugar? And now we make love to a fella in a rush. Pass me the keys to my truck. Wow, guys, who sing that song there? If you know who sing that song, tell me in the chat. Who know who sing that song? I think you are Taurus, you know, Kenida. If your birthday is now, is going to be next week. I think your zodiac, I mean, I believe in a zodiac, but we just say that it is Taurus, the bull, I think. We might be wrong again, you know, Lady M and our Aries, kuya. Don't let me be saying stuff that ain't right. Really? I thought it was. Then is when Taurus start. When being in my all right, Modest, you see yo. Watch out, Lady M no say a Beanie Man sing that. Even Lady M no says Beanie Man sing that song there. Sima, no in tune with no culture though. Me like that. Yes, man. You hear the song them in a taxi. So I don't not forget them. I agree. She is an Aries. Just like, oh, she an Aries. Me think, I don't know why I was thinking Taurus. Made her hurt me. I don't know why I was thinking Taurus. Poor me. I'm sorry. Sorry. I never told you all I wanted to say. Who sing that one? Oh, Taurus is at the end of the month. Sorry. Taurus at the end of the month. Okay. Hey, Cindy! Hello, Cindy. There is my sister Cindy in the place. How you doing, Cindy? So good to see you. How the Easter going, Cindy? How the Easter going? Oh, boy. So good to see you. Let me see what them say in the chat about this Taurus thing. You think we're born back? Oh, my gosh. All right. That's not a thought. That's not a thought, Modest. That's not a thought. It's not a thought. I'm sorry. Hello, Chrissy. How you doing? You think, all right. Taurus start April 19th or the 20th, somewhere around there, so. Yeah, me figure, because My sister has a birthday somewhere around there, so and she's a Taurus, I believe. I think she is a Taurus. A Taurus, not Taurus. Taurus. I believe she is. Yeah, so that's why I wonder if my head I lose my head, or the head don't lose me already. I couldn't tell. But I thank you all for the clarification. I'm always up to learning. I am always in the business of learning. I don't have a problem with you all telling me, helping me to catch me up. No, I think it's a boy group. Don't remember them name. All right, see that? Thank you. See, you see how nice in the chat? Uno being very nice. And some know say Easter for come all the time. And Easter coming round, uno very nice in the chat. Just like how uno do when Christmas a come round. Is a boy band sing it? Who sing it? Sorry, I never told you. Anna Maria Carey singing with Boys to Men. I think. Who knows? It going good so far. I'm doing good as. There you go. Just like that. I have a granddaughter with Down syndrome, and she love Beanie Man. Oh! All right. At least she got taste to the rhyme and the rhythm. She got a lot of taste right there. Yeah, me like Beanie Man too. I'm crazy, halfway crazy, but I like him. I like him. I like him song them. I not hear Beanie Man sing nothing no more. He might live off him royalties. Of his royalties. Yeah. Let me see what else on the send at the chat. Yes, Cindy, one way of breath. Or is it? I am wonderful, Cindy. Believe me. Once there is life, there is hope. And once I am alive, trust me, I got nothing else to worry about. Once I am alive. Yeah, once I am alive, I don't worry about nothing else. Everything else can stay. Once I'm breathing, right? Everything else can stay. Let me see. Beanie Man was the hit in the 90s and early 20s before him lock him head in music used to before he knock him head in music used to make sense. Yeah, man, and Beanie Man music, man, always got a rhythm to them. Always got a little something to them. Yeah, I like him song them. And him lyrical. Him very talented. Yeah, him lyrical for real. Him very talented. Yeah. But listen to him back in the day. When him and Bounty a clash, yeah, I may I go up anywhere Richie B there. Remember Richie B? I whatever become of him. Remember Richie B? Who remember Richie? Mades, I'm to Richie B. Richie B still about? You know, say the other day, me never know say Mades. You know, say me never know say Barry G did dead. You couldn't tell me. I did not know that Barry G did dead. Me never know. Me know so one time I think they said he had gotten a stroke, but I did not know he had passed. So how come me up on YouTube the other day, and YouTube sent me one recommendation for one funeral? I don't know if it's because I was but telling us that my cousin had passed away in Jamaica, and they live streamed it on YouTube. They live streamed it on YouTube. So the company, the players, the people who were hired to do the live streaming on YouTube, maybe because I was watching her funeral on there, lo and behold, YouTube sent me a recommendation for it was a funeral. And when me look, no Barry G. Me say, Barry G did dead? Oh, you never tell me. Look like the locks name out him. Something look like goods. All him a do, all I want to make kids everywhere him go. But him never did do that all the time. And how much kids him gone now? 20? Yeah, my dash see that about, man. Beanie Man not joking. Him not joking. Him not smoking. Him just go in round and do the back broken. Ay, Richie, you're not in my time, miss. Oh, sorry. Oh, he's not your cup of tea. Richie B. Kuya. Richie B, not your cup of tea. Him still up on radio. Richie B was the talk of the town. Richie B was the bomb.com back in my day. Days me I talk about in the 1990s. Yeah. Richie B a host Crystal Springs, and Richie B a host all kinds of things. Yeah. Him know your cup of tea. Oh, me like him. Like him have that nice mute, that radio voice. Yeah. And him was you know, a very attractive big head guy. They look too, they look tree bad. You know the day there. Yeah. He's a hoe. Who sing that song, Trev? How that the song that go again? Lord Jesus, my friend I got. He's a hoe. I don't know who sing that. He's a hoe. I not even know how that the song they go. How that song go, Maris? Me can't raise the chorus to it. I who sing it? Beanie Man? Me don't know. He's a hoe. Me don't know. Cause me can't, if me hear the song, then me might be able to say who sang it. But by them words, then me don't know them words there. I do not know. I do not know who will sing that song at all. I have no clue. No clue whatsoever. Yeah, me not have no clue who sing it. Tell me. No. Oh, him not attractive. Me didn't think he was. Ah, yeah, he was attractive. I don't come in like back in the day. Me must say, I came into adulthood. With Barry G. And Barry G had a very strong personality, a very strong voice that make you gravitate towards him. You just hear Barry G's voice on the radio and you're like, yeah, your evening has just begun. Just like when you hear Barry G, you hear Richie B. Yeah, you hear them voices, very distinguished. I liked it. Remember when Barry G, back in the day, remember when Barry G just got married? I know he had a lot of women who were like throwing themselves at him, and I don't think he was cute, but he was successful, and he was yeah, when he put on him clothes, he looked nice, and his voice was very attractive. So a lot of people, you know, a lot of women were throwing themselves at him. I remember him did marry to this girl named Josette. You remember? Or I mean one, I saw me all. Even though being old is a good thing, but remember him did married in the 90s there. Him did married to one girl named Josette. Am I lying? Who no remember? She's a hoe is the original word. Me don't know it. If she a clean up the whole of the neighborhood, she's a hoe. She's Barry G the boogeyman. I love him. Oh my gosh. Yes, Barry G the boogeyman. Barry G the boogeyman. Yeah, I never tell me that he had passed away. And I had no clue that he had. Me never hear it. Me never hear it advertised. Me never see TVJ say it. Me never did see it. And nobody never did find it pertinent to send it come give me and say, Trev, look on this, Barry G passed away. Yeah. Me never know. Are you at I tell you? Oh, have you guys sing it? You know, say to be honest with you, Modest. To be honest with you, one song me know. There is, hey, Mrs. Pretty, how are you doing? Thank you so much for stopping by. The only song I remember from Vegas is Edzai. Me don't know no more song from Vegas. Edzai, kill him with you know. Just make a boy know you know about. Edzai, kill him with you know. No boy can take a you fi poppin' shower, whoa. Edzai, kill him with you know. Just make a boy know you know blow. Edzai, kill him with you know. Tell them say Vegas says oh. Me want you skin your teeth and make me see it. If you know from your bond, so you never do it. You want a freak, one man you keep, and he never yet complains so you deep. You want a girl, you know son of me yo, and I want man a sample your chow chow. I make a girl know what's moving blow. I'm sitting to the inside. That's the only song from Vegas. Only song. Yes, me say come out and all these things. No son about that talk them things that mom ever hear me, mom say, eh. Now when you sing them this song. Oh my gosh. Mr. Modest, hey Raleigh, how you doing? I tell you, me shot my mother almost get her heart failure. Me say me go Miami, you know. And me and mommy they run at the have like one little barbecue pit run at the back. And me see one snake on the pear tree. And me say to mama, say, mommy, you know see one snake that. So me run go inside now for the machete. And come back, you know, when me come back, me not see where the snake go. And me I say, mommy, I say, me not see where it go either. Me left, mommy did to watch the snake, you know. So I see it not get to it. And she not see where the snake go. And me come back and look for the snake with the machete, can't find the snake. When me look at the barbecue pit, me see 3 snake head a stick out. It look like the snake them live up underneath the barbecue pit. Me say, me just wham! And me get one of them. And the other one of them jump out. Me say, I take off his brother. Mommy run that the way, me run that the way. Me say, I drop with the machete in my hand. And me make out one big old, me say, the bad word was so big and loud. Mommy, she not even remember say I run from the snake. She start focus on the bad word. But what kind of, what, I would just come out of your mouth. Oh my gosh. Watch your mother say, come on, Modest, man. Then the song them I grew up with, man. Whenever I play, what do you? Yeah, man, that song that have a ring to it. Me think other song the boss Vegas in and I must eat him still eat a food offer. Cause it nice. Watch I can either say, go on, Trev, you can't go back, be backup singer. Here you know. Watch I mean if we have snake in Miami. Exactly. Well, before you ball out for Jesus, me say, man. Me say, one big old word come out of my mouth. All me frightened. I me say, mommy say, you not even look and say, suppose me drop on the machine. Kind of me too not need it. Me too not need. And me too left foot. Me say, I take off a run. With the machete in my hand. Lord, I just spread out some of the grass. I said, jeez, you peas. Me jump up fast. I say, me the snake in the grass. Snake there, me man. Always see them out in the garden. And mommy always see them because she always crawl upon her bottom, go out there. I don't know. She always go out there. I got there in the garden, but she a plant. Oh, no, why me? Show me sick. Oh, me, you know why me feel lay down in the bed and dead? Nobody never tell you all of that, ma'am. We just say relax. We just say relax. She more concerned about me soul. You're right about that. She more concerned about me soul. She not even think, say, you know, the machete could have inflict serious injuries to me. She not think about that at all. She just a think, say, what kind of word that come out of your mouth, Trey? Mommy say, mommy, you know, say, me nearly pull myself. Me nearly pull myself. Watch out now, guys. So this done. I mean, look there. Just as me reach out to the end, I mean, not have no more of that color here. Remember, you're not like this. I don't have any more of this color, so that's going to be it. Let me take me right out to the end. I don't want to put something different there. It can't always be asymmetrical or nothing. Your mouth. Modest. You know how long I hear the word G's? Go on by your business. Go about your business. Me, my mouth need G's. Oh my gosh. No J's around here, sister. No J's around here. No J's around this side of town. You know, so I'm gonna make it asymmetric. Yeah, man, I'm gonna make it asymmetric and tie it up with a yellow ear. Yep. She's a potty mouth. Why would she say that? Being a potty mouth, that is absolutely unacceptable. Blessed. Blessed, you see how them a do me? You see how Modest doing me? It's not even right. Modest not being nice to me. How you doing? You gone now later? Alright. Alright, Modest. Me in the place. Alright, me tie this to the yellow there. And I'm going to use this here yellow and yeah, I can give it some asymmetric. Come to think about it, can give it an asymmetric look. Yeah, man. Give it an asymmetric look. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing is wrong with that at all. It's I kill him when you know. Just make a boy know you're not girl. It's kill him when you know. No boy can't take a you. Blessed, how you doing? Modest as usual, blessed. As usual. It is modest being not so modest. And what me there, we may as well just go and run it till we reach the 4. Once we reach the 4, we go. Then me have to go get myself some food in the night here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna eat some food in this night here. Get my clothes and my uniform together. And fix up my hair. Well, maybe do one video of me fixing my hair. All I'm gonna do is just like tie it up and stuff. I'm fairly well. I am wonderful. I'm sitting here chatting with y'all. Yeah, we've had a good live tonight. First we were reading, and then you notice that after the reading done, enough people gone. Yeah, them did like the reading. But you know, say no matter how much you read, after a while you read and read and read. After a while, you get tired. And when you start to feel like Make mistake a tired. You have to just allow it. And then revise, refresh, and then go back. So another day this week, we'll go back and continue reading this book called Thirst by C. Wesley Knight. Yeah, that book ain't too bad at all. Ain't too bad at all. Alright, bless up Lady M. Bless up yourself, Lady M. Got caught up watching a cowboy. A cowboy movie? Okay. Now hear that? She got caught up watching a cowboy movie. That sounds good. I don't watch movie. I can't even keep up with movie. Can't even keep going to church, work in the morning. Yes, I thank you so much for coming, Nita. I so appreciate you. You need to have work. Yeah, me have work tomorrow morning to 7 o'clock. I have work too. 7 in the morning. Yeah, sometimes I wish I could have just get rich and I forgot work. God no. Oh, you gonna see me Tuesday? Well, we are gonna meet Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday night is Red Flag Review. Tuesday night is Red Flag Review. Yeah, we are gonna yeah, we are gonna do some. Yeah, I forgot to show some clips or something. Yeah, I forgot to figure that out. But we're gonna do a Red Flag Review Tuesday night when we come home. Yeah. Grant, what you up to? You gone now? Alright, be good, be safe, and behave yourself. Be nice to the folks around you. Hey user, how you doing? Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You have a great night, Lady M. It was a pleasure spending the afternoon / evening with you. Thank you so much. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. If you haven't hit the like button yet, hit the like button when you're on your way out, if you didn't hit it on your way in. And for the others, over here on the top, drop some likes, some hearts. Tap your screen, give your host some hearts. Have a good night, Lady M. Thank you so much for coming. I always appreciate your presence, my love. Oh, why this I keep on under this. Yeah, this is nice color combo. Nice color combination here. Very, very nice. Have a good night. Have a good night, Lady M. Have a great night, my dear. You wanna break one monkey, one in Guys, we have how long left? We have 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes. If you have not yet hit that like button, please do. If you have not yet subscribe to the channel, please do. If you are on the talk, please follow your host. This just makes a lot of sense. To be able to do the two at once. The only problem is that on the talk I cannot play. On YouTube I can't play other people's music like I can on the talk. That's the only thing. But oh, I should text my friend and ask her if she wants to be a guest on the show, and let's talk about her red flags. No, this is me thinking out loud, guys. We have 20 minutes to go, guys. Thanks to everybody who has come in, everybody who stopped by, everybody who stayed in the chat. I sincerely appreciate it. Modest, you're gone? You're gone to your bed? Good night, Modest. I will see you tomorrow. I hope you find the honey for your chamomile tea. Hello? Blessed one, how is your Easter going? How is your Easter season going? Boy, I don't know about this Easter business. I don't know about this Easter bun, because Easter is not Easter without bun and cheese. But it look like some I figure end up buying the cheap American cheese. Right, sugar? Yeah, we are hopping off one by one because we have, what, 15 minutes. Oh, you're going to celebrate Easter? Oh, okay, sorry. Okay. Yeah. Easter and Easter without bun and cheese, yeah, man. Bun and cheese is the thing. Yeah, bun and cheese is the thing for Easter. And if I go to the Caribbean store, it's going to be an arm and a leg for one little bun and the can of cheese. The last time I go there, the little can of cheese was for like $19.99. No, sir. Now them bring the money there. The little tubs of cheese. And the little round one was for like $13. Little round one. How much in I ate? £1/2 pound? Oh, cheese irritate your sinus. Uh-oh. Boy, me love the bun and cheese, brother. Especially I remember with the Jamaican, they had Captain Bun. Captain Bun was very nice. Nice and soft. And when you squeeze it up with the cheese, it tastes very good. HTB bun is very tasty. It just say the color of it to me sometimes just off. the color is usually off. Like it just no look like, you know, how bun supposed to look, have that rich chocolate looking color, like that rich brown color. It just always look like it now, you know, like it look kind of white. But it's always HPB is flavorful. Sometimes it's soft, sometimes it's not. Sometimes one for the same recipe them use all the time. Yeah. But I might end up bake a batch of bun. But I don't nobody forget to. I miss me that go up on the road today. No, Jesus help my soul. I have to just live my life just the way it is, yeah, man. I can't bother. God no. Too many things in life require my attention. So I have to cut some things off. If you get what I mean. Yeah. Once this is over, this is it for me for the night. Go do my ear. Go to my bed, go sleep. Today I didn't feel too good at all. Alright guys, we are wrapping up the live. We are wrapping up the live, wrapping up the chat, wrapping it all up. We are wrapping. You used to get veggie. Fish is over $1,000. Fish is over $1,000 per pound this year. You mean 1,000? Where they, Jamaica? No, sir. Them are going too bad, brother. Better go to. Hey, imposter, you doing? No, sir. Me rather go to sea go catch a fish myself. I join in the process. But $1,000? No, sir. Me rather buy saltfish. It would I never eat. God no. Jamaica, $1,000 for 1 pound of fish. Jesus Christ, the people them wicked. No, sir. Me ain't buy. Me very sorry. Sometimes you have to just make up your mind for do without stuff for you not have. $1,000 one holy pop. Well, even if you calculate it in a Jamaican dollars, cause me see fish like a $7 a pound. So that be about the same. Come to think about it. Yeah, me see fish at $7 a pound. No, buy some things them have to just stay here, man. Right now, me say me want to go to Walmart. The things them too dear, yeah, man. Me can't bother. You have to just turn here and make fashion and do without some of the things that you don't have. Cause if you follow the prices in the store, everything you run go buy. You never have $1 left in your pocket. You would end up buying everything you want to buy. No, sir. If you learn to do without. Turn your hand, make fashion and improvise and all these things. Yeah, stuff them too dear. Too expensive. Chicken expensive. Me not eat beef really. Me not eat pork. Yeah, meat on a whole is expensive. The tuna that used to be 62 cents for the Walmart brand, the little teeny tuna. That's a 1-person serving. And no 99-cent sweet. I think Walmart, them did I sell like the Dollar Tree increase their price by 25%. But I think Walmart has done worse. God knows. I think Walmart has increased some things to over 100%. Over 100%. A lot of things inside of Walmart. The prices are gone through the roof. Yeah, over 100%. For stuff. A little 3-pound bag of tangerine. Got Walmart like $7. Make me like, what? For a couple tangerine? Jesus God. No, sir. Everything is so expensive. Every single thing. You would only buy food. You know, exactly. You would only buy food and don't pay no bills. Yes, and then on top of that, you have to pay bills on top of that. Light bill, what? No, sir. Too dear. Too dear. Too dear. Too dear. Just too dear. Way too expensive. Too expensive, brother. Yeah, look, everybody have a little backyard garden with them potato and them banana and all those things, and leave the flour in the store and leave the rice in the store. God knows, me there Jamaica, no rice, no flour. You understand? Every inch around the back would have a banana tree. Every inch would have. As you know, people them always have their own animal them. And the fruits of the day. All over the world. Yes, everything raised. I tell us I'm go Walmart. Man, and when me look on the shelf, me was shooked. Everything. Yeah, them something like orange juice and something. No, sir. I rather buy the bag of orange for the $10. I said, whoa, whoa. I like orange. I must see less than dozen in the bag. Less than dozen in the bag. Yeah. Yeah, do what we got to do. Is the thing. You can't just go to the supermarket anymore and go from aisle to aisle. Yourself when you go up at the counter. There you go. There is a correct. Because when people cannot afford, resort to stealing it. I am more for doing out what, taking what is not yours. Exactly. Them come steal what you plant. It's terrible. 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 Miss, I tell you something, blessed. God gotta help all of us because it is getting really, really, really bad. And then over the last 2 years, too, a lot of people have lost their jobs. And yeah, I think the market are gonna crash again, brother, because people cannot afford. People cannot afford what is going on. It not look right at all. People cannot afford it. It is terrible what's going on. It is terrible. People can't buy food. People can't buy clothes. People can't pay them bills. People lose their job. People being marginalized. People, oh my goodness. Life has turned into one big, you know, pray you have a safe and peaceful week. Thank you so much, my great week for everybody who came into the live, everybody who came into the chat on gifts and roses and pandas and likes and loves and all those for having come in. We are going to be going off the live. Robert, are you just a come? What's going on? What are you doing, brother? We are going to be off the live in a minute. We have 2 minutes to go. Yeah, before the live ends. It was a pleasure being here as usual. I enjoy being here. Thank you all so much for your company, for staying with me. Yes, blessed one, we are not giving up. We are going to continue to push forward. Oh, thank you so much for the likes, Robert. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I sincerely appreciate it. How have you been? You have a great night now, blessed one. Have a great night, everybody over there on YouTube. You all have a great night. I will see you all on Tuesday night at around 8-9 o'clock. We're gonna do another red flag review over there. Tuesday night. Hey Jordy, how you doing? Welcome. Okay, you have a great one, my love. I will see you in a few days. You have a good one, my love. Thank you so much for coming. Hey Jordy, Gordy, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for coming. Wow. We're gonna get this out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. Okay. There we go. Okay, thank you, my love. Thank you so much. Same to you. Thanks, and same to you. Now we are going off. See you all, guys. Be good, everybody, and take good care of yourselves. And I will see you all when we come back another day. All right? Where is the end button? End.